Hey everybody, it's Kiana with North Node Movements, and I am here with a message for the collective. I did pull off camera because I'm still, working on my skills when it comes to tarot. So it takes me a little moment to piece the message together or digest and really, get the clarity within the story, right? So what came out first was the Queen of Cups, and it was clarified by the Emperor. So off rip, I feel like this is your energy. You are someone who is intuitive, you're nurturing, you're caring. You exude divine feminine energy, whether you're a male or a female. With the Emperor being here, you may be very balanced in both energies. You may have a high spiritual ranking. You may be very disciplined in your spiritual practices. You may talk to God a lot. You may pray a lot. You may, have a routine. You may have a religion that you follow. There's just some respect here in a spiritual sense. Very nurturing, very caring, very genuine, right? And you may have approached the relationships that way. Very open, very caring, very genuine. And people may have took that for granted. People may have took your kindness for weakness. And with Judgment coming out next, clarified by the Page of Swords, I feel like people have spoke on your character or your name too quickly, right? And it gives the energy of people who don't necessarily know you, but have received information from people who were trying to deceive them about your character, and they believed it, right? We all have free will. Just because somebody comes to you and say, hey, this person is like that, I would tread lightly when it comes to believing that or taking action on that before you truly find out the truth. I feel like people have tried to deceive the way people perceive you, or manipulate the way people see your character. You may have called judgment on these people. They may have, successfully showed people a mask and they believed it, right? They may have successfully hid parts of themselves so that people around them believe that they're a certain way. You may have called judgment on them. They may have done something to you, and you may have exposed who they truly are, either to them or publicly. And because of that, they have tried to manipulate how other people see you, because they may not have wanted people to see the truth of them, right? So I feel like judgment is coming when it comes to that situation. Everybody gets their karma. And you know what? People who choose to, believe everything that they hear, or because they're family, they're going to believe what they hear, or because they're friends, they're going to believe what they hear. That's on them. People have free will to investigate. If you really care, you should investigate, right? So I feel like judgment is being called on that situation, and I don't really think it's anything that you have to do. I don't feel like there's anything. I feel like judgment is happening whilst you have been removed from the situation, because right after comes out the Ace of Cups. Your cup is being fulfilled. You may have already went through this period of judgment where people were judging you. You may have casted judgment on somebody. And now judgment, the real judgment, the divine judgment is happening. It's almost as if people are being interrogated in different rooms. So you're in your world and they're in theirs. So whatever judgment they're getting. But your judgment is the Ace of Cups, right? Being fulfilled. You probably learned a lesson with the Page of Swords. Just because I see a sword here, you may have cut off a lot of people and decided, hey, you know what, if you want to see me a certain way, that's fine, because the truth always comes to light. I don't have to sit here and try to prove anything to anybody, because guess what? The truth is God's. So if you want to see the truth or not, it's going to show, and it's going to ring true. So your judgment is the Ace of Cups. And right after the Ace of Cups came to Two of Cups. So you may have dealt with a lot of betrayal. You may have dealt with a lot of people not giving you what you deserve or reciprocating what you were putting into the relationship. And now you are getting that. You are ushering that in by, standing in your Queen of Cups energy, standing in your Emperor energy, that balance of energy, being disciplined in your shadow work and your emotional healing, and understanding people are just going to be people. People are going to cast judgment on you. That's their business. Okay, the way people perceive you is their business. The truth comes out regardless. And how people view me is just not my business. It's not our business. Not our business, right? So now you're ushering in people who are going to reciprocate the same energy, who are going to see you for who you are, who are going to respect you, and vice versa. It's going to be a very healing, energetic, exchange. Then the Nine of Pentacles came in. So, a lot of Pentacles actually came out. Also, the Magician was at the bottom of the deck. Let's see if I can see what's going on here with, why is the Nine of Pentacles here? Can I get one card to clarify? Okay, the Ten of Swords. So you have been, you have experienced a lot of painful endings, and it may have ushered you have used that pain to usher you into the abundance that you are manifesting with the Magician at the bottom of the deck, right? And the Fool is this was at the bottom of the deck first. I took this out because it relates to the message that is here. And the Fool at the bottom of the deck, you're taking risk. You're taking risks towards the things that you deserve, the things that you want to manifest in your life. You're taking risks towards your manifestations. And you have used this pain as a driving force for you to, receive the abundance. Instead of taking the pain and pouring it out on other people, how hurt people. Instead, you took that pain and honed in on it and used it to your benefit so that you could manifest all that you want to come in for yourself. The work that you have done, the inner work, the fruits of your labor is starting to manifest. Just taking a leap forward and not really paying attention to your past. Not being stuck on who gets their karma, not being stuck on who hurts you. With the Queen of Wands, you're being confident. You're taking leaps towards things that you're passionate about. You're investing in things that, bring you joy and happiness. So yeah, that's really the message that I have for you. Continue to, I split the deck and the Five of Pentacles came out. That to me just symbolizes leaving people out in the cold. People who wanted to see you a certain way, people who didn't want to give you what you deserved, people who didn't want to see you for who you truly were or saw you as an object in their life. With the Strength at the bottom of the deck, it's hard to let go of people even after they hurt us. If you truly love somebody, it's not easy to let them go, but you understood the assignment. You have to let people go. Sometimes you have to leave people out in the cold and let them know you cannot toy with me. I'm not something to toy with. Everybody should view themselves that way. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're moving with good intentions, right? You can't, and it's hard when you're a good person. Sometimes people feel like, they can step all over you, and they're not used to you leaving them out in the cold. They're not used to you saying no. They're not used to you blocking them and not talking to them. They're not used to that. And it takes a lot of strength, and self-love to be like, I'm not dealing with this no more. And you know what? When you cut people off and you leave people to their own vices or whatever they want to believe, judgment comes in because the truth will be shown regardless. It'll show. It takes a lot of strength to end cycles with people. It takes a lot of strength. It takes a lot of strength because You have been energetically connected to these people. It's hard to let go of those relationships. But once you come to the realization, okay, this is not healthy for me, right? Because people can change. You just got to let people change over there, okay? Change for that person. I don't need who you are becoming in my life. I'm so happy that you are growing, but grow over there. I've had enough, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's once you realize, okay, this is not for me, it takes a lot of strength to actually stand on that, okay? Are there any other messages today? I think that was all. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Focus on yourself. Okay? Continue to let go of things that do not serve you. People, places, things, habits, things that you have told yourself. Continue to do the inner work. To stand in your Queen of Cups energy. And to also stand in that divine masculine energy as well. To have that balance of energy within yourself so that you can manifest that into your life. When you balance your divine masculine and your divine feminine energy, you are able to usher in balanced relationships because you are balanced within yourself, right? Leave them people behind. If you leave and then they talking and they creating stories in their head and telling people you're this, that, and the third, let them do it. It's not your business. The divine judgment is happening.